none other than Fred Amaku, if this team, Maroons, are keen to make sure the double is not done over them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Luzira Prison's grounds. Those watching us on Sanyuka Prime and those joining us on NBS Sport. Benon Tahomera to the starting bench, while Joel Madondo and latest recruit Ibrahim Orit are out on that bench. A lot of attention, of course, will be paid to this man, known as none other than Fred Amaku. If this team...
Yeah, the kind of game that anyone would be looking forward to watching, especially because of the stakes between...
Nasadu Semere will not take any pleading, and Abraham Kakensatu Suvira will go to his book. We're trying to plead the case of his teammate.
Because you stretch your hand out there stopping an attack and you handle the ball, the referees are left with no choice other than to book you, and that's exactly what he's brought upon himself. But I just still think that George Kasonko's pass was not good enough there, because there was a lot of space to just pop the ball over the top to his teammate.
Free kick, whipped into the box area, free pass on and a nice tip over. Well, that nearly became the moment as Hannington Sebalunyo had to tip that ball away. Just a nice little tap in there from Ogweti. It turns out the offside flag was already up against them.
Yeah, that was fantastic goalkeeping nonetheless, coming in from Hannington Sebalunyo. That's the kind of thing that you feel that the DR Congo goalkeeper Mpasi should have done for that shot that was hit by Sebastian Ella in that semi-final of the Africa Cup of Nations.
Stars were good for their money's worth.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that Bright Stars had one of his better performances, and then you thought that maybe Bright Stars would be heads and shoulders above Express, especially when you look at the struggles Express has had of late. And then they end up drawing last night and needing a late equalizer to get a point. That's Bright Stars. So Bright Stars also struggle with a lot of inconsistency.
Could be one of those teams that probably would make a very wonderful case study for a PhD thesis.
Yeah.
The curious case of Bright Stars. Long ball in, and just behind the defense, Abraham Kakensa to Sumida. And the referee sends the two teams back to the dressing rooms with the call for the end of the first half. 15 minutes of a much needed break. 11 aside, and on the other side 10, signaling for a substitution as we welcome you to the second half. And true to expectation, substitution made, and Tiger Ibrahim Orit enters the fray for Bull FC. Welcome back to Luzira Prison's grounds. It's Maroons Football Club 0, Bull FC 0 as the second half gets underway.
Yeah, Kasonko has really looked quite fired up here in this game. If you see the kind of moments that he tried to create for his teammates in the first half, looks to be one that is really fired up for this game.
Passing shot from distance, and Sebalunyo does amazingly well to tip that away.
But they're yet to find him. He's one that you think that Maroons have got to watch.
Well, he's the one calling for the ball. He's the one that almost gets to the ball. That was very close. Probably if that ball had been left to OT, he was in a better position to execute.
Yeah, I think so. Now that's where you feel that there's got to be better communication from the Bull players on knowing who should get to the ball. You know, those are things that you work out even.
Heat slowly fading away into the evening sunshade. There'll probably be a couple of players out there that were wishing these were the conditions all game long. And the ball ends at the feet of Mugulusi. It ends as it started.